What Azure feature allows you to seamlessly connect two virtual networks? Virtual network peering or VNet peering. Before VNet peering was available, what was only used to connect two, which was costly and slow to provision. A VPN gateway service on each VNet. What is a major disadvantage of using VPN gateways to connect two VNets regarding provisioning time? It can take 30 to 45 minutes for the gateway services to be ready. How quickly can a VNet peering connection be established between two virtual networks? Within a few seconds. VNet peering can connect two virtual networks regardless of whether they are in the same subscription, a different subscription, or even a different DAS tenant. What is the term for peering two VNets that are located in the region? Regional peering. What is the term for peering two VNets that are located in different Azure regions? Global peering. If you pair a VNet in UK South with another in UK South, what type of peering is this? Regional peering. If you pair a VNet in UK South with a VNet in East US, what type of peering is this? Global peering. When two VNets are paired, does the traffic between them travel over the public internet? No, traffic is kept on the private Microsoft backbone network. After peering, virtual machines in two separate VNets can communicate as if they were part of the DAS network, same network. In a network topology, what is the term for a central virtual network that connects to multiple other virtual networks? A hub. In a hub and spoke topology, what are the virtual networks that connect to the central hub called spokes? What is a critical requirement for IP address spaces of two that you intend to peer? The IP address spaces must not overlap. What happens if you attempt to peer two VNets with overlapping IP address ranges? The connection will not work. What Azure tool can be used for troubleshooting and visualizing the topology of virtual networks and their resources? Azure Network Watcher. Which feature within Network Watcher allows you to see a graphical representation of your network resources and their connections? The topology tool. When creating a VNet peering, you configure settings for the connection from the local VNet to the remote VNet and also from the DAS VNet to the DAS VNet, a remote to local. In VNet peering settings, what does the allow forwarded traffic option enable? It allows traffic that did not originate in the peer VNet to be forwarded through it. By default, VNet peering is not DAS, meaning a VNet A paired with the hub and VNet B paired with hub does not allow VNet A and VNet B to communicate directly. By default, VNet peering is not transitive. To enable traffic to flow from one spoke VNet through a hub VNet to another spoke VNet service chaining, what two things must be configured? A user-defined route UDR and a virtual network appliance NVA in the hub. What is the term for routing traffic from one VNet to another through a central hub that contains a network virtual appliance? Service chaining. In VNet peering settings, what option allows a spoke VNet to use the VPN gateway located in a peered hub VNet? Enable the spoke VNet to use the hub's remote gateway transit. In an Azure subnet, which IP addresses are always resolved by the platform? The first four addresses 0, 1, 2, 3 and the last address in the range. What will be the IP address assigned to the very fast resource, like a VM deployed into a new subnet, example 10.0.0.0/24. The .4 address, example 10.0.0.4. In the context of the AZ104 exam, what module proceeds Administer Intersite connectivity? Administer virtual networking. If you are peering VNets, subscriptions or tenants, you can specify the target VNet by providing its unique DAS resource ID. In a hub and spoke topology, where would you typically place shared services like an Azure firewall or a VPN gateway? In the central hub VNet. Peering VNet A to hub and VNet B to hub does not automatically allow traffic between A and B. This property is known as DAS, non-transitivity. What is the primary benefit of using a hub and spoke model for network design in Azure? It centralizes shared services and security controls management. Concept: gateway transit. A VNet peering property that enables one virtual network to use the gateway in a peer virtual network for cross-premises or VNet to VNet connectivity. What does UDR stand for in the context of Azure networking? User defined route. UDR, user defined route. What does NVA stand for in the context of Azure networking? Network virtual appliance. NVA, network virtual appliance. If you want to route traffic between two spoke VNets in a hub VNet, you need the DAS traffic setting on the peering links. Allow forwarded traffic setting. Connecting spokes directly to each other in a hub and spoke architecture changes the topology to a DAS topology, mesh topology. Thanks for watching.